Welcome back, YCN Sports Talk. Jeremy Stout, Dustin Ribellini in studio. And don't forget to check out our Game of the Week Friday night at 8 p.m. It is the Basketball Girls Division 4 semifinals, Sunapee versus Littleton. That's going to be Friday night. And then you can also check our website, ycnnow.com, for listings of when the other games will be shown Saturday and Sunday. And also on Saturday, we have 4 college basketball games and a college hockey game. College hockey at 8 p.m. is Wisconsin at Penn State, plus a couple regional A10 basketball games. So the tournament getting ready to be started. Some of the tournaments already started, and we'll talk about that. They'll be starting tonight. But let's go to football first. Franchise tag's been handed out. Le'Veon Bell got the tag. Kirk Cousins from the Redskins. Dante Hightower from the Patriots. Doesn't look like he'll get the franchise tag. Good move, bad move. Can the Patriots, they say they want to negotiate with him. It's not we don't want to do this. Is that a good thing that they're not giving it to him because they're open to signing him, or is it a bad thing, do you think, in the chances that they'll get him back?
I think by not slapping the franchise tag on Dante Hightower, they're saying we feel confident we can get a deal done. This has been, to me, one of the more intriguing free agent situations. You heard the other day that they were not even close, that Dante Hightower was saying, hey, there's not going to be a hometown discount, I'm going to get paid, or something to that effect.
Right.
And now with not slapping the franchise tag, maybe things have changed a little bit. I don't think they're going to get him back at a cheap, team-friendly deal. Sure, he may take a small discount, but he's still going to want to get paid. But by them not putting the franchise tag on Hightower, that tells me that in the end, they feel the two sides can come together.
Right, and it's different than in the past where they might have been up against the salary cap and they don't want to spend money on an aging player like a Darrelle Revis, who actually was just cut by the Jets. Right? So it does seem like, I guess unless somebody could come in and blow Hightower away and give him $60 million and a guarantee of $40 or something like that. Something ridiculous. And the Patriots sure are not going to go above and beyond.
Right.
But I think the Patriots, I could see something in the range of maybe like a $50 million with, I don't know, maybe 25 guaranteed or something for 2 years. I don't really know when it comes down to the numbers, but they have the fourth, fifth, or sixth most salary cap.
Right.
So they have the ability to make some moves, and it's like the Celtics draft picks. At some point, you're going to do something with them. They're not worth anything just holding on to them, especially what you don't know what you're going to draft, so get rid of them.
And the thing that I think works in the Patriots' favor, or maybe not in their favor, but that you like to see as a Patriots fan is you haven't really heard too many other teams lurking for Dante Hightower.
Yeah.
We've heard if Tony Romo gets released, there's going to be a laundry list of teams lined up to get him. With Hightower, you haven't really heard too many teams. Sure, you can figure out some teams that might need a solid linebacker, but right now it sounded like the Patriots are really the only one in contention.
Okay, another guy who's not up as a free agent this year, but who will be up next year, Malcolm Butler. Obviously, after a big breakout performance in the Super Bowl a few years ago, and then this year, really following it up. He's a little undersized, but he's a good cornerback.
Yeah.
Who's the priority? Obviously, Hightower, because he's up now, but are they looking in long term and saying, well, we need to get Butler as well? Is he do you think he's part of their plan?
He's definitely part of their plan. I think for this year, right now, Hightower is more important because Butler is not an unrestricted free agent. They need to get, like you said, short term, they got to get Hightower, but I do think long term, it's Butler because there's not many shutdown corners in the NFL anymore. Let's face it. Darrelle Revis, who used to be 3-4 years ago, now got cut by the Jets. Richard Sherman's kind of aging a little bit, so long-term Patriots in 2019, Butler's more important.
Right.
But the 2017 Patriots, Hightower's more important.
And it seems like they're setting up for this. They've worked the pieces and the system very well. Brady always taking a hometown discount, and like a guy like LeGarrette Blount maybe come back on a small contract. And it seems like they're setting up, and at some point they got to spend the money. So Hightower and Butler would probably be pretty good. A guy who is a new free agent, free agency, Adrian Peterson. Basically not renewed with the Vikings, but they've said he could come back, and he's open to that as well. Do you think he comes back? Where does he, maybe to the Giants? Does he go to a young team, a Browns team? Does he have anything left in the tank either?
If he stays healthy, I think he does. I think his days in Minnesota are over. I think that team's going in a little different direction, trying to get a little bit younger. Obviously hoping Teddy Bridgewater bounced back from his injury like you talked about on the show the last couple of weeks. Two teams to watch out for. Jerry Jones said he wants Adrian Peterson. I don't think that's going to happen.
He's wanted him for a while.
He has.
Now.
I don't think that doesn't do anything for me. Why would you have two very good running backs in the backfield when Ezekiel Elliott is up and coming, going to be one of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah.
The Green Bay Packers are a team to watch. Eddie Lacy, it sounds like they're ready to sail that ship.
Yeah.
And their running game last year was nothing.
Right.
I would be surprised to see Adrian Peterson in Green Bay next season.
Yeah, it will be interesting because there's been talk that Ty Montgomery, he played so well, maybe he goes back as a full-time running back.
Yeah, but you just can't count on him long term.
Right, exactly. That's the thing.
I think Peterson ends up in Green Bay.
And they need somebody the immediate because they don't want to lose that Aaron Rodgers, Jordy Nelson window.
Right.
And they want to compete
Right.
in the NFC. We'll take our final break. When we come back, we'll talk local college basketball, UVM finishing the regular season, and we'll also get into our Salt Hill Pub picks of the week. You're watching YCN Sports Talk.